Well, good morning, tubers. I am working in the greenhouse today, trying to get some kind of establish some sort of order in here. And I'm getting rid of these floating raft beds in here because this over here is the way to go. Anyway, problem is when I started to, well, let me just show you. Alright, I'm draining this. I've run most of it back into the reservoirs, and some of it's going out into the field. But I found I had a few little guys in here. When the tilapia bred, some of the babies got pumped through the system. Yep, it really happened. I'll show you a picture of one I just netted right here. And there's 3 others in here. I haven't been feeding them. So this has been a horror story going on in here. There were a lot more than this to begin with. There's one. There's bits of bone all in here. Mostly little guys. Now some of the guys I've been pulling out of here are pretty good size, but they've been feeding on the little guys. Let's see if you can see that right down in there. That's a skeleton. There's some more. It's kind of ugly. But anyway, if you're using a system like this, be prepared for that. There are fish in that reservoir. I saw them. I'm going to try and fish them out and get them back in the tank. But anyway, that is the way it works for tilapia. If there's no food, they will find it. Aquaponics 102. Alright, right back there is my little bird friend, and I think he may have flown out, and I think he flies out and then he flies back in, so he has taken this as his home. Farmer G, y'all go check his channel out. I'll put his channel in the description. He helped me name it. This bird's name is Squatter. Anyway, this is what I'm doing today. Planting out, excuse me. I am planting lettuce. This is myrrh, and that is cease. That is a biologic fungicide. What we're doing is taking the seedlings, dipping them in there, treating them, and then putting them in my troughs. Alright, what you saw me do is I had put a little bleach water down inside here. I took a this little brush. That little brush fits perfectly in here. And I shoved it down and brought it back just to scrape everything loose. And then I just rinsed all that bleach water out. And that cleans it up pretty good. Remember how tall the arugula was? It was all that tall and taller. I'm cutting that all back. It now looks like that. Cleaned up my chard. Got rid of a bunch of plants that had not looked as healthy. These are all my starts. That is celery, y'all, and it is really good. Small, but it's good. Cabbage. Those things are beautiful. That is Savoy. And I have moved my kale down here, so I kind of beat it up a little bit, getting it out and moving it down here, and it's starting to recover. Anyway, I'm cleaning this up, trying to make it more manageable. I'll be working on the basil down there pretty soon, and the rest of this arugula and lettuce. And that's how much waste I have. But I'm not really trying to sell this stuff right now. I'm just trying to perfect growing it. Alright, the only thing I haven't really cleaned up over here, so to speak, is the basil. My red romaine looks good. I have different kinds of head lettuce heading up. Cleaned up the arugula. I don't even know if I'm going to keep that. I've got more started. We're going to see how that comes out. Strawberries. My bright lights. Got some more lettuce. And then I've started a whole bunch of new lettuces. This is Green Forest Romaine. That is Muir. I have Butter Crunch over here, and this is Rex. And Savoy cabbage, and my kale. Starting to clean up, except for in here. This is a mess. I've washed a bunch of lettuce, getting ready to take it to work to sell it. 4 ounces. All right, tubers, I got the 2 floating raft beds out here, and I've got to put a bottom in these, something like this, but I may use the tabletops from those in there, not sure yet. Then I'm going to line this with some ground cover, kind of weed barrier stuff. We're going to fill it with horse manure, leaf mold, compost, and some of that. We're going to start growing in those.